Can I ask you a question? If I try and shoot someone and it misses, does that mean that I don't go down for attempted murder?
Yeah, but
right. She knew that there was a higher likely chance it would go viral. That's all that matters.
Yeah, so
That's all that matters.
But the stakes are different. Going
Why?
back to your
It's because
point,
she's a woman.
It's
Women
because
always
she's a
make
woman. We're
excuses
excusing
for
her.
women.
the stakes are different.
I'm not
because
even making excuses for her.
I'm not making excuses.
We are
I'm
making
look-
excuses
No,
for
we're
because she's a
not.
woman.
Can I just add?
I could
Sorry.
make a compilation from this like video of just like this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cut it. I'm not making excuses and do a cut to every single excuse.
It's not an excuse. It's the reality that the stakes are different.
Because she's a woman.
No, in the situation, the stakes are actually different. We are talking about a man bringing McDonald's for his child.
Yeah.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
We are. Like, why is it that deep?
And then
No, we're talking about a woman posting this on the internet. That's what we're talking about.
I know.
Right.
That's part of what we're talking about.
emasculate a baby father.
Of course.
Yeah.
She wanted to belittle him in a worldwide audience. We understand
And
that.
it's wrong, right?
And it's
We
wrong.
agree.
We
Yeah,
agree.
we agree.
Now,
We agree.
this happens a lot. This has happened more than once. There's cases that haven't gone viral, etc., etc. But what I'm saying, going back to your point, my brain has frozen. But back to your point, being
Have some whiskey.
wait,
Settles the nerves.
No, it's not nerves. It's about my brain has just frozen.
We're trying to equivalent to cheating.
Oh yeah, that's it. Right. So the stakes for the man are different from the woman in this situation. So the guy is bringing food.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like the situation. She filmed it for clout. We understand that. The man cheating on the woman has nothing to do with the kids. It has nothing to do with the man bringing something into the household.
That wasn't my point, though. If we're talking about my point, that wasn't my point. I'm
What
talking
was your point?
in principle. If we're going to justify that it was just emotional, she was in an emotional state by whacking out the camera and intentionally filming it to over time twice, uploading them with the intention for it to go viral. And we're justifying that. There's no different than me turning around and justifying a man for consciously going out there and making a calculated decision to cheat, because you would leave him over that and you'd go, that's
yeah,
inexcusable.
but are you filming it though?
It doesn't matter. She filmed it because she's a prick.
It does.
No,
because that's what this
in principle, I'm saying ultimately we excuse women far more. She did not need to film that. She made the calculated decision to do that. And if he made the calculated decision to cheat, you wouldn't hear the end of it. You'd be like, no, it's done, it's over. You wouldn't give him the time of day, right? And you'd say, going back to your previous points, all of you, right? You made a mistake. Is that the be all and end all? Yes, it's the be all and end all. Of course, it's the be all and end all.
I agree with you. The stakes are not the
It's
same.
not the same.
They're not the
Because you're a woman.
No, it's not.
No.
It's totally
And I don't think gender
different.
has anything to do
I'm not
with
a
it.
woman.
Gender has absolutely everything to do with this.
Bro, I'm not a
Everything
woman.
to do with
It's
this.
totally different.
BB. You called me one earlier. I can't even keep a straight face with you.
It's the colourful shoes.
I mean, you got the nail polish.
It's totally different. It's totally different. In my position, it's totally different.
Well,
The
I think-
stakes are totally different.
I think when it comes to children being involved with men and women, I think we always discuss this, and it's like from the point of the fact that the woman is the person that carries the baby. I don't care what law favors the woman more. I'm sorry, but it should be like that, because as a man, what did you do for 9 months? Nothing.
Wait, what law should favor the? I don't understand.
Whatever law, whatever thing you think might favor a woman more than a man. What did a man do when it comes to carrying a baby?
That's irrelevant. How do you want that?
No. It's not irrelevant in terms of the fact you when it comes to having children. I'm saying the reason why I feel like women are more favored in certain cases is because the woman is the one that carried the kids.
She's the one.
I just want to clarify something. So you think that the law should look at someone through the basis of sex and favor them on the basis of sex?
You're taking it a totally different way.
That's based on what you're saying. That's based on what you're saying.
No. I'm clarifying what you're saying.
Is that what you were saying? I'm saying, let's stay on the statement I said.
Okay.
Based off the fact that the woman's the one that carries the baby for 9 months, and you've put in work, you've put in time. The man
Okay.
didn't really put in time like
What
that.
time did he
No,
not
no,
put
no,
in
so
by
wait, wait,
making
wait.
a wage to go and provide for them?
No,
both?
no, no. So
That's-
I'm asking you the question.
that-
should the law? No, no,
that
no,
now
guys,
becomes-
guys. This is my
Guys,
show. This is
hold-
my
hold
show.
on,
Come on.
hold
I'm asking you the question. Yes or no? Should the law favor, like, look at someone through the basis of their sex? In this case, when it comes to children,
When it
should they favor the woman?
When it comes to children, I think so. Certain things, I think so.
Okay,
That's just what I think.
We need
when
a
it comes to children.
We need a separate podcast for this. We need a separate podcast.
when
for
it
this.
comes to children.
But don't
I
you
think so.
go 50-50 on a baby? Like in terms of having
Not
a child,
not
not
all over,
everything.
not everything,
Not on
and that's
everything.
what I'm
Okay,
trying to
being
say.
able to
So-
produce a baby and actually give birth is the lowest end of a skill in terms of a man actually has to go there and actually has
Yeah.
to produce a wage to provide. That's a much harder skill than just
Yeah,
opening
you know
your
what-
legs
you
and
know
giving
what?
birth.
Fred, dogs give
No.
no,
Do you know what I'm thinking of?
guys. Dogs give birth. Dogs give birth.
But you know
Dogs
what?
don't make money though.
I love it. I love
Can I
it.
play
So,
devil's
ultimately,
advocate?
so ultimately, you're saying she should get the ultimate excuse
No,
because
not every time.
because she can bear a child. You're basically saying.
every time.
But here's what you're saying, right? To clarify, because she's the one who carries the child for 9 months, she should get the upper hand. That is literally
There are
what you're
certain
saying.
There are certain things.
Like what?
I don't. But I just
You
feel like there are
can't say
certain
no.
things.
You can't do that.
No, no,
If
give
you're
me
going to
a-
make
no.
such a statement, you need to
Hey,
provide backup.
Come
for
on,
that.
back it up.
You gotta
back
back
it
that
up.
up.
Back it up. Give me an example. Back it
I
up.
just feel like
you
there are
made the
certain
sta-
things. No, no,
don't,
no, I'm
no. You
Because
you don't change the subject. Come on. Are you a
Megan's
woman?
not bailing you
That's a
out.
girl thing. That's a girl thing. Come on. Come on. That's a girls do. No, that's a girls do. They change
This
the
is
subject.
yet again, at the
Come
end of
on,
the day,
come on.
this is ultimately all about just excusing a woman yet again.
It's not.
It's
It's
about-
not.
No,
it's about-
I need an
feel like
example.
I just feel like
no,
there's
no,
a-
no. I need an example.
The reason why I can't
give me an example.
Let me speak.
Okay.
The reason why I can't give you lot an example is because when you're comparing a woman having a child to a dog having a child, there is no conversation there.
Why?
Wait, hold on a minute.
Wait,
Wait,
it's so different.
There's a low-end skill.
Even you saying that?
yeah, but can I
It's a
just?
low-end skill.
No, but sorry,
Don't
but
put
can
your
I?
thumb on that, bro.
Can I
Make
just
it
clarify?
Low-end skill.
One at a time.
Can-
I'm gonna
can I
start
come
muting
back?
mics.
Is it a low-end
I'm gonna start
skill?
muting
Sorry,
mics. I promise.
can I come back at that? Low end skill, can you do it? Can you do it?
No.
So how is it a
How
low
is it
end
low end
skill
skill?
if
No.
you can't do it? No, stop, please.
No.
Let me speak to this man here.
Go on.
How is it a low end skill if you cannot do
But
something?
she can't impregnate herself. So where are you going with this?
It's not. But we're not talking about
Yes, you can.
that part of it. We are talking about the
But you
fact
can't.
that
That's the whole premise of getting pregnant.
Yeah, but we've gone away from that. We're talking about carrying the actual baby for the 9 months.
Is it a skill if 50% of the population can do something?
But they can't.
Yes, they can.
There's a lot of women that can't.
You're right.
carry
Actually,
children.
women make up more than 50%.
That's the exception to the rule. That's the exception
Let's
to
go
the rule.
back on topic anyway.
But how many men make money though? Because I guarantee, like,
Yeah, but can I just ask you, right? Based on what you're saying, do you think that the fact that she can carry the child, that the man's investment in that is nil compared to hers?
I didn't say that.
But
I
you're
did not say that.
but you're
That is not what I
insinuating
said.
that.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
you're
no.
insinuating.
I didn't. I'm telling you, I didn't say it.
Right, but
So what do you think? So what do you think about it?
I do feel like the man, obviously, mate. Obviously, the man's involved. Obviously, all of that stuff. The man
But you're
is
giving
involved.
but you're
But I
giving the
do feel
woman
like
the upper hand here.
It's not the upper hand. I just feel like when there are certain things.
You're going right back on yourself
when
now.
when certain things happen, when it involves women and children and a man, there are certain things that should favor the woman a little bit more because more time, it's the man that's going to walk away. How many single mums do you know? How many people do you know that don't have dads?
Did you not just
Like,
hear
all-
Pearl state the fact that 70 to 80% of women are the
During
ones
marriage.
who walk away?
When they're married, sorry, that's what she said.
Yeah.
When they're married,
Yeah.
not when they're just
but
in
we're talking. We're
relationships.
So
talking.
then why did you get pregnant from a man you're not married with anyway when you know
Oh.
you're not
Yeah,
gonna be
That's
comfortable
what you
resources?
value, though.
Let's
That's
not
what
do
you
that.
value.
No, it's what's best for the children.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's quite it's quite selfish to build a family based on you and not your kids.
Exactly. And if you're not 100% certain that you're going to stick with a guy, because let's face it, don't bullshit me and tell me that women go into a relationship not thinking that there's something better will come along, or I could leave this man at any point and I will absolutely be favoured. We all know that that's the case, right? So, I think ultimately, honestly, to just go back on everything, all I'm hearing is excuse after excuse yet again to
Why?
favour women.
For
That's all.
for me, it's about taking accountability where accountability needs to be taken on both the man and the woman's side.
What, him
It
looking
take-
after his child?
He's looking after your child. How about you don't take accountability? Sorry, how about you take accountability by not filming such a stupid fucking
Yeah, but
situation?
the
And we
reason,
agree on
no,
that.
No,
We
no,
all
we
agree on
agree
that.
on
Okay.
that
We all
aspect.
agree
But
on
my
that.
point is, before that whole situation happened, we do not have context. We do not
I
have
agree.
understanding. We're running off of this woman being very irresponsible, immature,
Yep.
insolvent. These are things that we know.
Yep.
We don't know anything. Sorry, Pearl. We don't know anything about this man. His face is blocked out. Obviously, people know them and know their dynamic. We do not. We are facilitating the sharing of this video.
Mm-hmm.
We are indulging in it. We're passing judgment on it, and we're contributing to the
But
problem.
do you know why?
Facts.
No,
do you
no,
know
one-
why?
one second, one
You've been
second.
talking. Okay.
I've
you've
been talking a lot today.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Usually I'm much quieter, but it's burning
All right,
me
go
today.
ahead, go ahead, go
Lucas,
ahead.
they've got me today.
Go ahead.
And a little bit of Magnum. A little bit of Magnum, yeah. Dutch courage out here.
okay.
And also, for the sake of the podcast, what is the solution?
Yeah.
I want to know what the solution
Oh.
is, because we can all jump and say this and that, but what's the solution?
Give the dad custody.
That's not
Why?
Why?
How is that a
Because-
solution?
Because
Because he bought one
you
McDonald's
asked me a
for his
question.
kid.
I'm going to answer it.
Thank you.
Okay, because she
Yeah.
proved to be mentally unstable in all of the ways that I listed by making not one but two videos.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, you can't afford food, but you have your nails done. What
Yeah.
type of mom are you?
Agreed.
And then on top of that, she defended the video.
How do I know that she didn't do her nails herself? How do I know that her auntie didn't do her nails? How do I know that her sister doesn't do her weave? How do I know
But
this?
see, this is okay. So
So-
let me get this straight. She didn't the nails, the lashes, and the weave.
Yeah.
How much is McDonald's? What costs more?
I don't listen. I don't know. No. Listen to what? No, but my point is, I don't know.
It's context, that's what she's saying.
for example, I got my nails done. I have a job, etc. Yeah, but I can do my own nails.
You don't have 4 kids by
No,
by
I know. But my point is, how do I know her sister didn't do her nails for free?
Okay.
How do I know that?